Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 74. For part 5, we are now in the submissions tier, meaning if you're a submissions level member of the channel, you have an equal chance to get your video watched. And I basically just skimmed through, and I'm hitting play right in the middle of the playlist. We'll play through some of these for the next half hour, and then usually for the last part, what I do is I'll pick out individual videos that I think I'm interested in to see. So let's go. Here we go. Bill Gates pie in the face.
Police and security guards in Belgium were caught flat-footed today by a cowardly sneak attack on one of the world's wealthiest men. The target was Microsoft Chairman Bill Gates, arriving for a meeting with community leaders. Watch what happens when a team of hitmen meet him first with a pie in the face.
Oh!
Gates was momentarily and understandably shaken, but he was not injured. The hit squad piled on with 2 more pies before one of them was wrestled to the ground and arrested. The others, for at least the moment, got away. Gates went inside, wiped his face clean, and made no comment. He then went ahead with his scheduled meeting. No word on the motive for this attack.
Okay, then.
Whatever, dude. You unenlightened fool.
You know, I love to
You
beat
weirdo!
civilians.
This is so bad.
One dumb move, asshole.
Last guy that did that is doing time.
GTA 5 to GTA 4. So I dig what they're doing, right? He's showing how in GTA 5 and 4 that 4 was actually more realistic, right? Yeah. Is he in 4 that had health bars and stuff? Yeah, see, the combat is actually more interesting in 4. There's health bars, you can do combos and stuff. Huh. Damn, you get stomped. Yeah, they even show me the animation for the bat are much better in 4. Huh. See, this is pretty much, here's why I think, alright? Previously in GTA games, like I would say in 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and 4, a large contingent of people who play those games, they not only play the story, but then they actually also do sandbox, meaning they just do whatever they want. They'll go around shooting random people, blowing stuff up, robbing stores for no reason. It doesn't add anything to the story elements, but they definitely enjoy just doing that sandbox experience stuff, right? Freedom to have a virtual world and be a criminal if you want and get away with it. In GTA 5, I fully believe that game was made for the narrative. Like, are there activities you could do outside the narrative? Yes. But it seems to me 4 was made more of like, here, you're really going to enjoy the combat. You're going to enjoy this because we made it for a sandbox experience. While in 5, it's like, no, this is the story. There's 3 characters. This is the confines of what you're supposed to be doing. And if you veer outside of that, you can, but you're not going to have as good of a time, right? I kind of feel that way. Maybe I'm wrong, but when I played 5, it felt more like a streamlined experience. When I was playing the other GTAs, it definitely felt like, oh, look at all this other stuff that can happen, this hijinks that can ensue around you. But 5, I never really got that feeling. It felt more like just follow the story this way, right? So I think that's what this is. Copycat. I didn't even realize this was Copycat. It's an old video, but I think what he's showing off is, yeah, you know, basically they just wanted to make a polished AAA story experience. They don't care about that other stuff, right? And if you even remember, the driving in GTA 4 was so different. The driving had weight to it. Cars handled differently because they had these weight mechanic, but a lot of people complained they didn't like the driving, so then they dumped it down again for GTA 5. We'll watch a little more, but I think I get the idea of the video, and I think I understand what he's trying to showcase here. So now how will GTA 6 be? Considering the fact that they probably will only focus on GTA Online anyway, I don't think we'll even care. Oh my god. Wow. It's all realistic. That was they were limping. Jeez, the body armor doesn't even like matter. Look at this. Now here's GTA 4. Yeah, look. They go ragdoll right away. It's just different. It's like they redid everything for 5. Damn. Oh, it's the music. We might get in trouble for the music. Oh, now they're going to show the driving? Oh, yeah, the driving's so different. I really liked the driving in GTA 4. A lot of people hate it, though, but I liked it. See, the car has weight. You can see the car has weight to it. As it drives, it moves and shifts its weight around because it has this weird weight. It has this weight mechanic. GTA 5 doesn't even have that. It's just, like, simplified everything. Watch this, look. See how, look how realistic. Yep, look at that. Look at the difference. Look at that. That's so cool. Wow, it really is better. Again, I feel to me, it feels like they put the effort into the things that made it feel like a real world in GTA 4. In GTA 5, it looks pretty, but it doesn't feel real, right? GTA 4, I remember when I played GTA 4, I was like, I feel like I'm in New York City because I've been in New York City many times. Driving around, seeing the different boroughs, seeing the physics, the people doing things on the streets, the interactions. It feels like it's a living, breathing city. Now, the graphics don't hold up that well anymore, but the core game does. While GTA 5 looks pretty, but I don't buy it. You know what I mean? I don't buy it as real. Okay, let's continue. VR fail compilation. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But let's watch a few parts.
Come on, man.
You can't really go back in the elevator because we don't have a clear door.
Okay, I see you. Chilling.
Oh my god! Oh, what happened? Why did he fall and why did he go headfirst into that table? Oh god, that was the first video. Oh my god, dude, that was not good. That guy might go to the hospital. Shit. Oh no, he's gonna hit her. Oh no!
His breathing right.
He's gonna go into the TV. He's going into the TV. Yep. Oh, this one we've seen before. These guys we saw fall, remember? Hey, freaks out. What a moron. You're about to get hit. You're about to get clocked. Ooh! What games are they playing that are like that? When I had the PSVR, nothing was like that. There was no games of action like that. What the hell games are they playing?
Wait till you go upside down.
I get a burp, I get a vomit.
Wait till you start going down.
Yeah.
Nice, you going up.
Yeah.
I hope your knees don't buckle.
Oh, he's gonna go face first.
Are they
Watch.
good?
Okay, you can go faster.
They're all
right?
PC games?
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't.
I can't yet. Can you slow down when it's going fast? No. Okay, well, here it goes. We're gonna do a little turn here.
He's gonna watch you pass out.
Seagulls. Oh my god, holy shit. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Look behind you.
Oh yeah, this is
There's
nice.
nice scenery.
Holy fuck. Okay, here's where we're really going. Oh shit.
Oh no, look, 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 there he goes.
Holy
Yo, he's gonna fall.
Okay, what happened? Why did it stop? You pressed the button. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh,
Mike. Oh no. Are you okay? I thought you were kidding. I was gonna
Oh my
jump
God.
in. No, fuck. Holy shit.
is he all right?
Literally tried to jump off the skyscraper.
Race one down when you fall.
Oh,
Well, that is embarrassing.
what was it? Horror? Some scared her.
Oh.
You think you in there? I thought I was in there.
Whoa. She's holding onto the column, so she. That's funny. She's holding onto the column. All right, I think we've seen enough of them. All right, what's next? Street Fighter vs. Mortal Kombat is now possible. Says who? From 2 weeks ago.
Yo, what is up? How's it going? Man, some crazy news in the world of fighting games, but awesome news, excellent news. As a fan, as a lifelong fan of MK and Street Fighter, we got some news that the team at Capcom, they're up to the possibility. Hey, look at that. It says, director is open to the ideas of guest characters from Mortal Kombat. Now that to me is huge. And
I mean, yeah, but of course you got to understand if they do that, it's going to be so different. It's not going to be Mortal Kombat style. You're not going to have gore in a Street Fighter game. So, like, here's the thing. Like, Fatal Fury characters fit right into Street Fighter because they're very similar. There's similar universes, similar engines. You know what I mean? Mortal Kombat, it can't. So, the thing that makes Mortal Kombat unique and stand out and, quite frankly, sell is the gore. The amount of visceral fatalities, the blood that's squirting out, the X-ray attacks, right? You won't have any of that if a Mortal Kombat character goes into Street Fighter. So, I get it. Like, the gimmick of having a Mortal Kombat character in there might be nice, but I'm not sold that it's going to be, I'm not sold that it's going to be that popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not sold on that at all, actually. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that would make sense to have like Sub-Zero? Okay, so he can freeze you and uppercut you and combo you, but then he can't. There's no blood and he can't kill you. But that's the point of Mortal Kombat. That's why they call it that. I don't know. I guess it's a gimmick, but I don't know if it really works. Right? I don't know. Whatever. All right. Well, I saw this article, by the way, and I didn't think it was very newsworthy because literally all it's saying is people are like, yeah, the possibility's open. That doesn't mean anything. Just because you're saying the possibility is open doesn't mean anything. Like, for example, right now, there was an article overnight that one of the guys at Capcom who makes in the fighting game division says he wants to do more versus games, and he's totally open to doing another Marvel game, like a Marvel versus Capcom again, or he's open to doing other versus crossovers as well, which we're like, okay, that's great, but that's not really news. The news would be we are making the game, not the possibility. So I don't really see the point of saying stuff like that on my show. Like, that's not even a news story. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm interested in this next one. The decline of Subway. Because Subway used to be insanely huge and spread all over the world. And I'm curious how he's going to say that they declined. How did Subway decline? Let's find out. As you know, I think Subway's disgusting. I don't
Subway
think the food's
is
very
among the
good.
most ubiquitous restaurants that the world has ever seen. Statistically, most of the people watching this are only minutes away from one of them right now. Just think about that. If you had a sudden craving for their classic Italian BMT or buffalo chicken, that's my personal favorite, I'll bet that most of you could be standing inside of a Subway having them custom make it for you by the time this video is over. I say that because ever since 2002, there have been more Subways in the United States than any other fast food restaurant, holding a distant lead ahead of these massive fast food brands like Starbucks and McDonald's. And maybe the craziest thing is that 20,000 locations is actually down quite a bit from where they used to be because Subway has not been doing well. In 2016, they closed more restaurants than they opened for the first time in their history, and ever since, their store count has decreased by an average of almost 1,000 every year. That is obviously a bad sign. They have been losing customers, struggling with their reputation, and in response, making major changes to try and reverse everything that has been happening. There's been a lot happening with Subway, so in this video, I want to talk about how they grew so large, where things went wrong, and some of the efforts that they made to turn things around. I'm just going to jump right into it and say that the main reason that Subway was able to grow so large is because of the simplicity behind it. I'm talking about the restaurant itself, because there's simply not much to it. Unlike most other fast food restaurants, you're not going to find broilers or fryers
you're not cooking
or
anything.
grease traps. Less equipment means lower costs and less space needed for that equipment, and that is a huge advantage. It goes all the way back to the very beginning, when the first one opened in 1965
in Connecticut
by a 17-year-old looking to raise money for his college tuition. Fred DeLuca wanted to become a doctor, which is an expensive process, and his summer job at a local hardware store was not bringing in the money that he needed to make it happen. He had a family friend named Peter Buck who worked as a nuclear engineer. Together, they came up with an idea of opening a simple sandwich shop to raise the money. All it took was a $1,000 investment from Peter Buck to get things started, and they partnered together to open Pete's Super Submarines in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
That's one block away from my parents' house. We used to walk there and buy Subway sandwiches on the weekends.
Created their company as Doctors Associates, named after the fact that DeLuca wanted to become a medical doctor, and Buck already possessed a doctorate in physics, so it was kind of an appropriate name. But when they started running radio commercials, their customers started getting confused because the name Pete's Submarines was being misheard as Pizza Marines. That is when they changed the name to Subway to avoid confusion. DeLuca did earn enough money to go to college, by the way.
That's just crazy because every picture they're showing, I've walked by that corner hundreds to thousands of times in my life. That was one block away from my house. I would walk by there every day walking around town. So it's just crazy to see that like immortalized in videos.
Ended up earning a degree in psychology instead, but clearly the business went well beyond that. After 9 years, they had expanded to 16 locations, which was still falling short of their goal of reaching 32 of them by the end of the first decade. So to speed things up, they started a franchising program where other people were basically permitted to open their own Subway restaurants, but paying the company for the rights to do it. And again, the simplicity of the business worked to their advantage. Historically, it has been a comparatively lower investment to open a Subway franchise. Smaller spaces, less equipment, so it has attracted a lot of people wanting to do it. And since all you really need from a location is water and electricity, they have been able to squeeze into so many unconventional areas, like movie theaters, or gas stations, or hospitals.
And you know what? And this is true too. A lot of immigrants who come over to America and they're looking to invest and open a business, they get a Subway franchise because it's so simple. They don't need to learn a ton of stuff about American business. They just buy everything from the company, get it in there, get employees, done. And they're basically shadow owners. Like they own it and they don't do anything. They just come and they invest. I already have a business here. It's like you could get it open in like 2 months. because it's such a fast process to do a Subway.
The short answer of how they were able to become the most franchised restaurant of all time, but they have also found success through emphasizing freshness, value, and health. Three things that are probably smart for almost any restaurant to promote, but Subway
they don't
has
have
done
any
a
of them.
really good job at it. For freshness, they offer all of those freshly cut vegetables right in front of you that you can select from to put onto your sandwich. Also, in 1983, they started baking their dough at the restaurants, which is pretty uncommon in the fast food industry, especially back then. Plus, as a bonus, the smell of the bread has drawn in a lot of customers. And just the word fresh, they love using that word. It's in their famous slogan, eat fresh. And I'm just saying, if you find yourself at a Subway, look around at the menu, the wrappers, the napkins, and everything else, and count how many times you can find that word printed somewhere.
Right. And it's all false advertising because nothing there is fresh. The bread's not made there. It's pre-made somewhere else. All they do is warm it up so it rises in the oven. That's it. all the meat is made somewhere else, pre-cut somewhere else. It actually comes in like foil or wax paper wrap, and then they just slap it on the bread. They actually don't touch the, well, now I think they changed that. I think in the last year they started cutting the meat in the store, but for the longest time they never did. And even the veggies, those veggies are not fresh. Those veggies are cut at one point and they're sold for days and days and days. So nothing in the store was fresh, but it was all false advertising.
For value, they have always tried to offer competitive prices going back to the first day of operations, when they sold over 300 sandwiches, averaging between 49 cents and 69 cents each. But the most famous example would be their $5 footlong promotion. I remember when they started offering that. They had this catchy jingle on the commercials.
Everyone remembers it.
I would walk around singing that song to myself constantly because I could not get it out of my head, and I apologize if that is the case for you right now. But man, that was a huge campaign, and the timing of it was perfect because they started doing it in early 2008, only months before the big stock market crash and everything associated with that, so it was a perfect time to start promoting the value of their food. And finally, for health, all of those vegetables enforce that idea that has been promoted by countless athletes over the years, notably Michael Strahan, Michael Phelps, Blake Griffin, and Happy Gilmore.
This fresh, delicious, tasty, meaty, turkey-filled, cold-cut combo.
But easily, the most successful way they have promoted the health of their sandwiches was with Jared Fogle. He was a college student that lost 245 pounds by eating Subway twice a day. The college newspaper wrote an article about it. Subway learned about the story, and he quickly became a spokesperson for them. I mean, this guy became an unlikely sensation. People were calling him the Subway guy. He was featured in over 300 commercials over a 15-year span, many of which showed him holding up his pair of 60-inch pants that he used to wear before he lost the weight. He was at the center of a South Park episode, and their chief marketing officer has said that he attributes as much as half of their growth over that time to that campaign. So yeah, freshness, value, and health. That's what Subway wants you to associate with them, and in my opinion, they have done a really good job in doing that over the years. But as I showed earlier, things have taken a turn for the worse. So this video is about to get much more depressing as I outline what I believe to be 5 of the biggest reasons behind that trouble. First,
all right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's split the part because I'm actually at the time when I should be splitting the part. And that was basically the intro to the video. This is the meat of the video happening in the second part, and I do want to watch it. So let's split the part. We'll come back, we'll watch the second half of this video, and then we'll skip around a bit with the rest of the submissions. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. See you in the final part for the week.